infection or sexual disease, or if you don't have it, does not mean that you have a positive sexual health, because it's such a broad term and it's expressed in so many different ways, and it's influenced by different social, biological, and different type of factors. If you do have a positive sexual health, you will have a positive and respectful approach to your sexuality and your sexual relationships. You will experience pleasurable and safe sexual experiences that are free of any sort of coercion, any sort of discrimination, violence, or unwanted pregnancies and sexually transmitted infections. Okay. We're going to do a small quiz now. I'm just going to ask some questions, and feel free to yell out your answer just to see where we're at about knowledge on HIV and AIDS. Alright, does HIV equal to AIDS? Are they the same thing?
No.
Okay, great. No, they're not the same thing. I will be elaborating on each of these points later on, so if you feel like you've gotten the wrong answer, no problem. HIV only affects certain groups of people.
False.
Right, we have a very smart audience today. Yeah, so HIV does not affect a certain group of people. It has the potential to affect everyone.
Everyone.
Which of the following situations can HIV be transmitted? French kiss, bitten by mosquito, unprotected sex?
C.
Anything besides C?
No, C only.
Or only C?
Only C.
Okay. The answer is only C.
Yes.
Alright? None of the others, like kiss, mosquito bites, sharing toilets, none of these are actually able to transmit HIV. Which of the following bodily fluids can transmit HIV? Now there are three answers to this one.
No, BCD. BCD.
I feel like I'm hearing A to E as well. I feel like I'm A, B, C, D, F. No, actually,
It's BCD.
The three that can transmit, yes, semen, breast milk, and vaginal
Ay,
fluid.
may ipa pala.
So saliva and urine, they do not
BDE.
transmit HIV.
Yes.
Therefore, kissing and sharing toilet is unable to transmit HIV. Alright, so the only possible fluids we're talking about is semen, breast milk, and vaginal fluid. How long will I live after being infected with HIV?
It depends.
Yeah. It depends. It depends.
It
It depends on
depends.
what?
Severity. Immunity. Immune.
Fair.
Depends the
It
immunity.
depends on whether
Immunity.
you take medication for it or not, whether you get treated for it or not. If you do get treated, your health condition will improve, and therefore, it depends. If you don't get treated, then your life expectancy will be much lower. What can prevent HIV and STI?
You say C. C. Yes.
Okay, we have one more answer for this.
E.
one.
E.
Awesome, great job. C and E. All right. Using condom and regular testing. Pull out is not a good method. All right. Pull out. I will explain this later on.
Hugot lang.
Not a good method for preventing HIV and STI.
Hugot lang.
Condoms are one size fits all.
No, false. False.
You'll be surprised. Some people think they're one size fits all. Some people really think they're one size fits all.
Paano na
But
lang
no,
kung ano?
They're not. And
Patotoy.
Mesh, and today you'll be getting some of the condoms for free. And the condoms that
Law,
we
law.
buy are usually the biggest size. So,
Law, law.
yeah, enjoy.
Nag-lose na.
How many times can the same male condom be used?
Once only, of course.
Once only. Don't use it more than once.
Glove hand?
Okay, don't be cheap.
Oh.
Do it for free. At home. What can condoms protect you from?
All of the above.
HIV, pregnancy, and STI. They are able to protect you from all of these things. Lastly, do you have to go to a doctor or sexual health clinic to get a condom? No. You can find it in Watson's Balance anywhere you would like. Great. So it feels like we have a very smart audience today, but we'll still be talking a little bit more in depth about what I have just asked you guys. So let's start with HIV. The full name of this is human
Immunodeficiency virus.
And previously, we mentioned that HIV is not the same thing as AIDS. If you look at the name of AIDS, it's actually called acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Now, syndrome is almost like a condition. So therefore, HIV is actually not the same thing as AIDS, even by its name. HIV is a virus, AIDS is a condition. So why do people mix this up? It's because some of the time, actually in all cases, when you get infected with HIV, which is the virus, it starts to destroy your immune system by killing your white blood cells in your body. And when that happens, you become very prone to
AIDS.
opportunistic infections. These infections, they are usually pneumonia, tuberculosis, fungal infections, and they're called AIDS-defining illnesses. Now, these opportunistic infections, they're actually very common among people with healthy immune systems as well. But the difference is that people that have healthy immune system, they are able to fight them off. So it doesn't bother us. But people, if they are infected with HIV, their immune system is very compromised. And because of that, they're unable to fight off these infections. So when a doctor sees that, oh, this person is positive with HIV and they have one of these infections, which we call AIDS-defining illnesses, then the doctor would diagnose that patient as someone with AIDS. Okay? So if, let's say, if someone is positive with HIV but they don't have any of these infections, you cannot call them an AIDS patient or a person with AIDS. It's a different thing because they are just, the person living with, who's infected with HIV only has the virus in them, but not that infection, which is the AIDS-defining illness. Okay? So you need to have these two conditions to be able to classify someone as an AIDS patient. Let's talk about how is HIV transmitted. So the four most common transmission pathways are actually sex without condom, contaminated blood transfusion of mother to baby during breastfeeding or childbirth, or sharing injecting equipments. In Hong Kong, we see that the most common one is sex without condom. We rarely see the other three happening, but they do occur in other countries. However, sharing food, sharing toilet, insect bite, kissing, handshakes, these are not roots of HIV. Of course, penis will get soft. This is the banana, this is not going to get soft. But you're just going to, after you're done with your sexual intercourse, you're going to take it out. It's going to be much easier when you are actually giving sexual intercourse. But after Camille takes it out, yes, so where do you throw the condom? You think you can throw it to the toilet? No. Okay. Take a tissue paper and take out the condom and throw it in the trash can because you don't want to clog your toilet. So that's going to be inside your vagina. Okay, you can pass it around. Have us feel everyone.
Part of your everyday intimacy to keep your sex life happy and healthy. Made of nitrile, which warms to your body temperature and feels natural, the FC2 is a latex-free, non-hormonal contraceptive. The FC2 is a safe option for protection against unintended pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections, including HIV, which may enhance the pleasure potential for both of you. The FC2 is easy to use with practice and can be placed before intimacy begins. Before use, check the expiration date printed on the seam of each condom package. Then, massage the package between your hands, spreading the silicone-based lubricant. Carefully open the package by tearing down from the notch on the top. The inner ring of the FC2 is at the closed end of the facial condom. To place the FC2, hold the inner ring, squeezing it with your thumb and middle finger so it becomes long and narrow. Get into a comfortable position. Push the inner ring all the
Ito
way
yun,
back
female.
behind the pubic bone over the cervix.
Yan pala yung female.
The FC2 should feel comfortable. It should not hurt or cause discomfort. If it does, remove the condom and start over with a new condom. When initiating intercourse, hold the outer ring of the
Last,
FC2 in place
last,
to
last,
prevent it
diba?
from sliding
Last
inside
photo.
the vagina. After intercourse and before standing up, remove the condom by twisting the outer ring once, then pull out the condom and wear it.
So where's the condom? Yeah, so that is essentially how a female condom is supposed to be used. Do not worry about the top inner ring going all the way because it is, as you've all touched it, it's much hard. So when you do put it over the cervix, it's going to stay put. But make sure that you hold that outer ring. Yes. So remember to use condoms from the start of your sexual intercourse to the end, mostly because pre-ejaculation also contains HIV. Okay, so it's important that as you start your sexual intercourse, you use your condoms immediately. Okay, and don't use expired condoms. And what if there is no condom lube? Can you use olive oil? Can you use olive oil to lubricate your condoms if there's no condom lube? No. So most condoms these days, they are lubricated, but sometimes people do want extra lubrication. But don't use olive oils or lotions because they can break the condoms easily. Please use lube that is especially made for condom. You can find those also in convenience stores, but avoid oil and lotions. about 8 concern services that you guys might be interested and you guys let other people of the community know as well. So there are different types of testing we offer. We offer HIV and syphilis rapid testing at our center, and we also provide counseling after the testing. So into our center, your results come out in 20 minutes, so you will know the results on that same day. But the whole process takes around 45 minutes to 1 hour because we conduct pre-test counseling and also post-test counseling. It's completely confidential, so you won't need to provide any sort of personal information. We don't ask you for your HKID, we don't ask you for your name. We only ask you for your phone number and your date of birth.
Tapos na po kami. Ayan po.
To Maria.
Meron na
I
kami
will have some
certificate,
evaluation forms.
HIV. Ayan.
So,
Meron na kami
thank you.
HIV certificate.
So now we will be moving on. So as you fill in, I'll start calling out people for testing. So I'm gonna distribute just one and then fill them out.
Bukas na naman? Oo. P9. Uy, check nyo yung ganito nyo. Mag-ano na ako, sinare ko na sa ano ko ulit. Pabike naman.
Pwedeng ano ka naman, i-like mo naman ang add kita sa friend. Tapos
Like mo. Entry sa trabaho ko to.
trabaho to. Ang pangalan? Alias ko. Ano pangalan? Alias. Sige, Alias. Sige.
That's it guys, tapos na po yung aming HIV Awareness workshop. Yan, pauwi na po kami. Nandito na kami sa MTR. Yan po yung mga kasama kong sumali sa workshop. So, thank you for watching with me. Bye!